Hello, and welcome to the Joy Corner. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters and Marconics multidimensional energy practitioner. Each time I bring you the Joy Corner, I bring you an I am affirmation, or if you prefer, a mantra, in order to help you speak to your subconscious so that you can bring more joy into your life, more of what you want. And this week, the mantra is very connected to that because it's called I can be whatever I want to be. You might want to add in, I can think whatever I want to think or whatever, but I can be whatever I want to be. Sometimes people stop us. They say, oh no, you can't do that. Or, oh no, what are you thinking? I can be whatever I want to be. It's telling your subconscious mind, hey, you, listen, I want to do this. I want to be this. I want to be smarter. I want to be more outgoing. I want to be more caring, more loving, more kind. I want to be this way. And I want to be in the outer world. Maybe you might say, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. And I want to be a best friend. I want to be whatever. I want to attract more people to me because I want to show more love to the world. Whatever it may be that you want to be, you can do that. You might hold yourself back for whatever reasons. I used to be what I considered shy, but it was because I didn't want to embarrass myself or say something stupid. And I always felt I didn't have anything to connect to the world with because I was very quiet. I played alone most of the time because my sister was 9 years and still is 9 years older than me. So I didn't have that time when I felt that I had a lot of power in who I was. It took me a while, and it might take you a while. By all means, this mantra is one that can go really, really deep and pull out a lot of the really negative limiting beliefs that your subconscious is holding on to. But if you don't pull them out, how are you know what they are? How can you change them unless you're aware? So awareness is key. But while we're saying the I am affirmation, we're going to do it 3 times as we always do. Make sure that if anything negative comes up, you just go, okay, wait, hold on, I'll talk about you in a second, and let it go. Because right now, you just want to feel like this is your truth right this moment. Anything that pops up is like, wait, I'll look at you in a second, put it back on the shelf, and then come back to it later. Because you want to be aware of what they are. You just want to ignore them. You want to make sure you pay attention, but not at the moment that you are being the affirmation. So we're going to say it. We're going to breathe it in. Feel it moving through your body as your truth this moment. And then breathe in a second time before we go on to the saying the second time and then the third time. Okay? So here we go. And it is, I can be whatever I want to be. Here we are. I can be whatever I want to be. Breathe in. Feel it moving through your being your truth. And again, I can be whatever I want to be. Feel it moving through your cells, your fingers, your toes, moving through your torso. This is your truth. And the last time for now, I can be whatever I want to be. Feel it moving through your mind, all the way into your subconscious, into your aura, into every bit of who you are. I can be whatever I want to be. Feel it. Have it be your truth right now. And every time you do those affirmations, make sure you only do them 3 to 5 times at a sitting, because the power of having it be your truth right this minute, it kind of dissipates if you do too many times. Do it maybe in the morning. If you want to do a second session of it, feel free. But if you feel it losing its power or you can't hold on to it for long because you've already done it, then don't do it too many times. Like I say, usually the best is 3 to 5 times, but really with that power and that intention and the attention to what you're saying and how it feels inside of you. And then when those negative things come up, which a lot of times negative, the limiting beliefs will show up that'll go, oh, this is why I have questions about, or why I don't do what I think I want to do, or I don't become who I want to become because I have these things that are underneath that I didn't even know. Or maybe you know, but you weren't paying attention to them and you're going, oh, yeah, that's that thing again. I have one thing that kind of goes throughout my life. It's like trusting myself. oh, trusting it's my truth, trusting it's where I need to be, trusting. It's like, it's that thing again. So it may be something that you do that and you go, it's that thing again, which is totally fine. But it makes you more aware of what you need to work on. That one must be something I need to work on from way back because I think maybe it was the one thing I chose to work on this time, to trust in where I need to be, what I need to be, when I need to be somewhere, all those kinds of things. So when you say something like, I can be whatever I want to be, pay attention to anything that comes up. If it's positive, that's great. If it's something that you consider negative or something you need to work on, even better because then you go, oh. And sometimes when you work on something, somebody else will say something that you go, hey, that's not what are you talking about? That was a negative thing. And you're going, wait a minute, did I actually believe that? And somebody else had to tell me in order for me to actually get it? Or is this, or maybe it'll just show you, no, I have no energy behind that at all. But if you have any energy, positive or negative, about what they say, then it's something that is in your subconscious somewhere too. It's somewhere in your conscious, your subconscious, something you might need to work through, depending on what it feels like. Because have you ever talked to somebody and they say something, they have a reaction to something you say, and it's like a strong reaction, and you're going, whoa, okay, what did I just say? Or maybe you said something on purpose and they had a strong reaction. You're going, yeah, just what I thought they were going to do. Or, oh, that's the opposite of what I thought they were going to do. So, what were their beliefs around that? Why did they react that way? It doesn't matter if it's a positive or negative thing that somebody says. If you react with energy behind what you say, then you need to look at that and see, I wonder what that was. And see if it's something you need to look at and work on. And it may not be. But if you have zero energy behind something, you know it's really not your thing. Unless it's so buried that you won't find it for years or without intense therapy or something. So, and I don't mean to laugh at that, but the truth is sometimes they are so buried that you don't want to look at something. And that's when you need to get extra help. But a lot of times we can do it for ourselves. And we really can. But you have to be willing to take the time to work on yourself, to give yourself that gift. Because we have to live with ourselves, right? We're the only ones we have to live with 24/7, whether we want to or not. So maybe it's worth taking that time, you think? Because it's a gift that you can give yourself to shift and be who you want to be. So if you say, I can be whatever I want to be, and you use it as your mantra for the next week or two, know that this is your truth. Feel it as your truth and know that you can indeed be whatever you want to be. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm Carol DeChaine, and this is the Joy Corner. If you feel like you would like to hear more, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell notification. And you can also listen to my podcast. It's called Connect to Joy. That's connect, the number 2, joy. And it's also my Instagram handle and my website, where you can see, actually, if you go to the website, you can hear all of the podcasts because they should all be there. Until next time, please do know that you are all that you need to be. You are more than enough to have that joyful, limitless life that you desire.